बताओ ना। अरे मैं क्या बताऊं मैं क्या बताऊं मैं क्या बताऊं।
Hello everyone, I am Vaishnavi and I will guide you through this video about the basic components and brief you about the whole process. The major component CPU has two components, control unit and arithmetic logic unit, which interacts with the memory. Further, the control unit has two more components, program counter and the instruction register. In the beginning, control unit and memory unit interacts using several buses. MAR and MBR will be discussed later in this video. So, how does this cycle starts? There are four working steps. First, fetching. The fetch execute cycle is the basic operation cycle of a computer. During this, computer retrieves a program. Several buses MAR, MBR are involved in doing this process. Second, decoding. In instruction register, the data is read into operands and operation which are stored in processing unit. The third is execution. IR sends operands and operation which are stored in register and ALU respectively, which are the part of processing unit. Operands move from register to ALU and ALU performs the operation on operands and generates the output. Last is storage. From ALU, several buses are involved which takes the generated data from ALU to memory unit, which is then stored in memory. Before moving ahead, let me know you about some components. Memory address register MAR that specifies and stores all the addresses. Memory buffer register MBR stores information that is being sent or to be received from the memory along the bidirectional data bus. Address bus. Address bus is a path which CPU to go specific addresses in memory to fetch stuff from RAM. Control bus. The control bus is used for sending control signals to memory and input-output devices. Data bus. Bringing back of data or instruction is done by the data bus. It is bidirectional bus, so it can work both the ways.
Hello everyone, I am Jay. Let's see how fetching actually works in detail. First, input is given into the program counter, then PC points to address and via address bus which passes through MAR and it specifies the address into memory unit. At the same time, control bus takes the instruction read to the memory unit. After fetching the data from particular address, data is sent to MBR via data bus which directs it to the instruction register.
Hi guys, I am Sanskruti. I will tell you about decoding in detail. After the data is brought into the instruction register reads the data into operation and operands to which it sends into the processing unit, where the operands are stored in the register and the operations are stored in arithmetic logical unit.
Hello everyone, myself Kalyani. I will be explaining you about the execution process of instruction execution cycle. So here operands and operations are stored into the processing unit. Let's take example of operands as 4 and 7 and operation as addition. The operands moves from the register into the arithmetic logical unit where the ALU performs the operation on operands and generates the output and keeps it until further process begins. Here binary addition of 4 and 7 is as shown.
Hi guys, I am Chirag. So in storage process, address bus points to the address where the data is to be stored in the memory unit. The control bus carries the instruction write for the memory unit to execute. Finally, the data bus carries the data from ALU to the memory unit via MBR and stores it at the specified address. And here the whole cycle is completed with fetching, decoding, execution and storage.
So, at last, to summarize, you can see the whole schematic diagram of basic instruction execution cycle. All the paths of data and instruction connected via buses are shown. Also, the IR and program counter are the part of control unit, and ALU and register are the part of processing unit. This whole is a part of CPU. Beside, all the components are connected to the memory unit.